Hello, everyone.
So obviously, I didn't go to work today.
Yeah, well,
And
they can hear you, by the way. So
from what the one apprentice that did go said,
they can hear you, Scarlett. Just so you know.
Apparently, no one else went either, and our GF was mad. And my only response was, "Well, that's what happens when morale is in the toilet."
Yeah, why do you keep it there?
Well, you see, in the great world of business, the thing you want to do is the workers that make you the money, you want to keep them as miserable as possible.
It's a cost savings measure.
Absolutely. If they don't show up, you don't have to pay them.
This is true. Sounds like you need a workplace coach.
Oh, we have one. It's me.
No wonder morale's in the toilet.
It's not in the toilet because of me. I'm the one trying to fix things.
There we go.
But they don't want to listen.
Live. Oh, no.
Whatever.
Space Engineer is not responding.
Yeah, I'm frozen on the loading screen.
So frozen.
What is happening?
My character for fear of it crashing.
Okay, everybody. So I'm going to go to the BRB screen here. Unexpected intermission right at the beginning. Hello, Bed Rat.
We can convince Final to come kill blood puppies.
Hello, Dragolord.
If there's any left on the server.
I don't think there's anyone left on that server. I think they're all quitting. Because it's almost... I think it ends Sunday, doesn't it? I'm going to try this one more time. So...
I mean, they were having to sort of scrap all their ships, or most of their ships that they had them until now, and go back to exactly the same thing they always build.
So, I'm launching Space Engineers one more time. And everybody in chat, what's happening is I go here, and I go to live. Oh, and Dragolord's renewed his membership. Thank you, Drago. Hey, Captain Sully. Welcome. So, I'm going to join this game again. And I think it's going to crash again, is what I think is going to happen here. That's my suspicion, anyway. Joining the world. Hey, Phyllis. Well, what's up? What's up, everybody, is I am trying desperately to load into this world. And every time I try to join the server, the entire Space Engineers client crashes.
You are currently redirected energy.
Apparently so. Redirected somewhere else. Oh, that's why we're having such problems. Space Pirate Captain Rush just built something new, and she's probably trying to outdo Cookie Monster for scale. Rush does not build small.
She called it a destroyer, so whether or not she means the class of ship or it can destroy everything else on the server.
I think she means it's a server destroyer.
It can destroy the server.
Yeah, there you go. I'm still loading. That's a good sign. Still spinning Wheel of Doom. Oh boy. Anyway, how's everybody doing today? Since we're... Oh, I got the flicker. The flicker's good. The flicker means I'm about to load in. Or it means it's about to crash. I don't know. Either or.
One of two.
Oh. Which is it going to be? Hard to tell. We've stopped loading. And it crashes.
Brilliant.
Let me see if I can load a solo world real quick.
Dee, do you mind if I just very briefly plug someone else real quick?
Go ahead.
For anyone after our stream is over, on Twitch, Poo Poo Creed is currently doing a 24-hour charity stream. He's a great guy. You should go check him out after our stream.
Oh, Drago, yes. Drago saying he cannot wait to see a certain video on the 16th.
But the 16th, I want it now.
Oh, it's good to want things, isn't it?
What if, hey, D, what if you showed the episode right now on Stream Live?
Ooh.
What if I did that? What if I did that?
It'd be awesome.
Yeah. Thank you,
I might kill you.
I don't think I can do that. I don't think I'm allowed to. Hawk is asking if space engineers are still recovering from our amazing battle from last week. That's very possible. My internet recovered. That must have been what happened. A stray round from Nickadoodoo just took out one of the hard lines near me, and they just had to compensate. Okay, let's see what we got.
Well, that's right. My SE has crashed so hard that I can't even get Task Manager to come up.
Let me try.
That's not good.
I'm gonna try loading.
Because apparently it has come up underneath SE, and I can't get it onto one of my other windows.
I'm gonna try loading my Lavoisier. Wait, Skoka, you French, don't you? Both you French. Am I saying that horribly wrong?
Kind of.
How am I supposed to say it?
Yeah, I'd actually.
I need to see the
spelling of
word.
it.
Okay, well, if you
Yeah.
look at the stream right now, let's go figure it loaded just fine. Lavoisier is how it's spelled in English.
Lavoisier.
Lavoisier? Okay.
Yeah. Oh.
Because Google told me... because Google told me Lavoisier. And I'm like, is that really right? I mean, that seems like they've forgotten enough letters to where it does sound like French. Like, to me, French is like, it's like a 14-letter word, and it's like, this is pronounced la. It's like, okay. Must be the food.
Have you seen the shorts where it's like the universal language and it's talking to all the other languages? It's just one guy.
Oh.
You should definitely...
There's a couple of those, but those are all funny.
Yes.
So, I have a question.
Yes.
Do we want to try and do the Sonora thing? Or should I just rename the stream Community Deadly Salvage Build Night? And you guys all come in here and help me build this ship?
We could do that. It'd be fun.
Sure.
Just because I am really not liking how I try to join only the server and it crashes. This loaded, fine, 0 problems. Hey, Gunzak.
I've been stuck in a doorway for 2 minutes. So it's going really well.
You should be able to join my game. You'll have to join through Steam. I can send invites.
I think
That was a weird prompt.
I think I just need to do a restart to get rid of this. I'll be right back.
Okay. I don't know if I have a medbay down. Do I have a medbay down? I don't have a medbay down. Wait, yes I do. I think so. Yes I do. I have one.
Woohoo!
Let me go to share with all. There we go. What do I have a faction? Did I start a faction? I didn't start a faction. Great.
There we go. I think that worked.
Let's see what we'll call this. R.I.P.
I did enjoy how the prompt was. You have been invited to a game by Direct Energy. Yes or no?
What?
Yes. Yeah, it comes up in game. There's just there's no choice to like delay or like anything. It's just join or just no.
It was all the way.
Join or die.
I look at the in-game prompts.
That.
So
It's
there's
not even that. It was a bit like, say, I said, there is a cup of tea.
yes or no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just makes no sense.
Yes, there is tea. But wait, what am I supposed to be asking? So,
Yeah.
for those of you who have not seen the ship, I streamed on Twitch the beginnings of this. This is going to be a ship featured in Season 4 of Deadly Salvage.
What?
Yeah.
Season 4?
Season
We're only
4.
on season 3.
That's one more than 4.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Yeah, I know, it's pretty wild. Anyway, real quick here, I'm going to go in and edit the name of the stream. Because I have to.
What is the design considerations of the ship?
Let me get to that after I do all the typing because I have to hit the back button on my mouse to talk to you, and it's really hard to edit things in a stream when I'm constantly hitting the back button. So just give me like 2 or 3 minutes, and I will begin the question and answer session. Basically,
I understand that completely. My push to talk is the exact same button. So
yes. All right, so here we go. I have to go here to intensive interlude. Rename. Let's see. No, we need to go to here. Probably gonna hear me for a second. Nope. Stop that. I need to go edit video. And I'm gonna need to do not Sonora. DS build stream. Deadly Salvage build stream. Salvage build stream. I'm gonna do this. Delete this. SE took a poop, and so we're building stuff in creative.
I'm gonna make the best looking hallway ever. I'm gonna make
you
you
look at my hallway
at it constantly.
You want to look at my hallway? Come look at my hallway.
There's so many hallways.
So some ground rules. Final, you may not make it 10 times bigger than it is. You may not. It is not allowed. I will kick you from the server.
But
I know it only looks like we thought Scarlet was the big ship person. No, it's this guy right here. This little white suited man flying around. Can't let his ship not be the biggest one on the server.
You know, this you've only got 4 mag pads on here. You could probably do with at least 4 more.
I'm wearing creative and I can't shoot him.
That was your error.
Quick, add whips railguns.
So I have a question. This is a salvage vessel, I believe?
Yes.
A small one, it looks like.
In Final's defense, I would say that if we make it a little bigger, it would be big enough to be able to capture the average ship in the DS universe.
So I might make it a little bit longer forward.
Okay, you heard him, Finals. 100 blocks forward.
Shoot them both. Both of you. Skoka, will you do me a favor? Would you do me a huge favor?
Yeah, what's that?
Just walk over to Final and just punch him in the leg. Just right in the leg. So when he, not so much that like actually injures him, but when he stands up, I want him to feel that little knot in the yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah, just go ahead and do that.
I'm trying to do it for you, DE.
Scarlet, I can't tell anyone to punch you in the leg. I don't have anybody right next to you. What?
Nope, it didn't.
Oh
kill
my
me.
goodness.
You missed it.
I was standing on a warhead. well away from the ship.
Oh man. Let's see what we got
but
here.
What are you actually going for as far as like
So
how
this vessel,
thick do you want it to be?
in terms of thick, so this is the front. This big open end is the front.
Not like physical thick, but like how like
Okay, hang on.
chunky.
Let me just build. I want the open cage area to stay the open cage area, right? There's a reason for that. Also, the ship is moving for reasons I don't know. Let's say we don't go past there. That is as far forward as you can make it. And I want that to be the absolute limit.
Before the subgrids, right?
Shoot him. Skoka, get the other leg, please.
I'll just start throwing the pens off my desk.
I think at this point it's important to remember that this was Dee's idea.
I know.
Yes.
Candor and
true.
Candor and
It is
Clonk,
true.
you're not in the faction.
We're independent contractors, clearly.
So I have a query for you, DE.
You have what for me? Sorry.
A query.
Okay.
These 2 beam columns that you're running down the port side of the salvage bay.
The idea was this was going to be where the access corridor for several airlocks, and I guess this is going... Actually, no. I don't have to spoil anything. Let me just grab a random ship that's about the right size. Yeah, it'll work. This ship... Oh, dang it. We need a decent docking spot for that a ship about that size with this style of airlock.
Ooh, I recognize that ship.
Yeah, it's upside down right now. To dock, preferably on the interior, but could be the exterior as well. We can have multiple docking ports. A ship like unto this.
So, because of course subgrids, I wanted to know if I could turn that into like a trolley way for like a gantry with deconstruction arms on it.
Excuse me?
Like I'm picturing something that's like sliding back and forth between that to
With like grinder arms and
to like rip the stuff apart that it captures, question mark? Or is that not? Is that beyond? If it's beyond what you had pictured, say so.
So the ship does actually have to move around in some of the shots that it's going to be in?
Well, I wasn't going to make it independent. I was going to attach it, but just have it there for visual.
Because if it's there, we're going to have to be able to make it move.
It would be able to move.
Oh, there are multiple gravity generators on the ship, I have discovered.
Interesting.
So, backing this up for a minute, this thing is a bit of a salvagey, jump shippy kind of thing, or is it and I'm talking about Lavoisier here, and it's carrying something, and some stuff inside of the bay, and that's what we're going for, right?
So it is a salvage vessel. It is not as advanced as Artemis, but it is also actually built to be a salvage vessel. So it does not have the free flying nano assembler technology. It has their standard, like, we can grind things up and pull it down to its base elements, or we can pull valuable parts off and store those in places. But it's robotic and or human labor that does the ripping apart. So think scrapyard in space. It's the opposite of a floating dry dock. Instead of crashing the ships, they bring it to this thing, or this thing goes to it, and it rips it apart. Hey, Stukov.
Okay, and then the idea you had here for this truss section on the side was that it would be for airlocks, for
access, because obviously because I kind of went I'm kind of going off the idea of like a modern cargo ship, right, where the crew and everything's kind of off in the back, and then the business end is up here, and then and there's a little bit of Canterbury in there. There's a little bit of there's a ship that's shaped kind of like this. I can't remember what it's called, but I've seen a ship where it's just kind of like this. It's got a basic geometric shape, and then you just kind of put things sticking out from it, right?
Yeah.
It worked for Star Wars with the Star Destroyers. This, I don't want... So this is going to be a deck here. We can bring that out far forward, but I don't want the mag pads. I don't want in a pressurized area.
Okay, so what I'm wondering about then is, do you want to make, so you want this like through line all the way through on this side to get the workers through? There's purpose there. I would imagine if that was the case, you would probably have like storage lockers or containers.
Yeah, storage lockers, containers, stuff like that. Anything like if you've ever been in a factory or an industrial warehouse and you see a walkway, there's usually like stuff or first aid kits or things all along the side, and then there's like access and signage and I don't know, union boards.
Yeah, a lot of bulletin boards.
A lot of bulletin boards. Does all of these sections have to be open? Because I'm imagining if you wanted to have, and this is an idea, not for sure, obviously.
This is I'm listening. It's totally fine.
What I'm imagining. Remember Scarlett's cargo containers on the on his Expanse build?
Oh, something kind of like what's going on underneath on the keel, only
kind of like that.
Like attached in just spots where they could be, in theory, detached or something.
Yeah,
I mean, actually,
you would.
What about something like that?
Yeah,
I do have these.
Well, maybe large grid.
This has actually been shown up. in the world before, these cargo containers. This one doesn't have the writing. Oh, it does have the writing. This is Quantum Solutions, which doesn't exist anymore. But we could have containers like this because we've shown them before in the series.
Yeah. So if you had, so I'm imagining that if you were, so let's say you're a worker and this is the hallway in which you're doing stuff, you'd probably dump whatever scrap you picked up from the ship, dump it into a container, and that would probably be accessed here, right?
Yes, or it would be accessed like out here. Like if you've got valuable components, you might bring them inside, but usually it's, dump them in or push the part into the thing that goes num 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 num.
Yeah,
kind of
exactly.
like Shipbreaker has like those doors that open up and they're just like, I burn you, I melt you, I take you, you are mine.
Yeah. So if you had cargo containers like that, because I'm even thinking like the large grid ones that Scarlett you had on your Belter ship with the railguns.
Yep.
If you had something like that where the solar panels are, then you could open up one side of them and then just dump stuff in them.
Oh yeah.
Well, those were just giant blocks of armor though. There was no like interior to those.
They don't have to have interior. If I need to open one up, I can make an interior. So I'm not completely married to the completely open concept here. I was just like, how would a ship be like, okay, this is my work area, let's have spaces in here. And I thought, okay, if they have like grids and things where astronauts could hold on to prevent larger pieces from getting away, but keep the mass down so the whole thing can still maneuver. That was just kind of my thought. Also, like, rule of cool. Like 100% rule of cool is going on here as well. Things don't have to necessarily make perfect sense as long as it's cool. Let's see, where was it? Sorry, I'm looking for a block and I had to let go of the button to do something. I should really change the button to something else. Let's see. Also, for those of you joining us, the reason this is not Sonora is every time I try to join the Sonora server, my Space Engineers crashes. Only the Sonora server. Just boom, hard crash, no explanation. And after 3 of those, I was like, meh, I'm done. I don't care. I think... Clonk, I do think that a stairwell is a great idea. I also think it would be in a pressurized area in a ship like this.
Oh, okay.
Skoka, do you like the crew lounge?
I can make a pressurized stairwell as well. I just thought it would look cool to have the stairs and the open.
Yeah, it does. It does. We could I mean, we can have those there, and then we can have other stairwells inside that I haven't figured out yet. I could even put a lift in, actually. There's enough room to put an actual lift in. I do have an engine room, if you guys want to look at kind of the aesthetic of the interior that's been going on so far, which I'm not 100% married to, but it's back here behind the door. I don't mind showing this stuff off because other people have seen it in stream. Stukov, the logs are probably showing something, but when I'm supposed to be streaming, I hate troubleshooting on stream. It's painful to watch, it's frustrating to do, I'd rather just play the game. And I think people would rather just me play the game. So this was already called an interlude episode anyway, so I just gotta change the thumbnail later. And it'll be fine. I do apologize that we're not playing Sonora tonight, but we'll figure something out. I don't know what's happening. The server also wasn't super healthy today either, so this is probably a blessing in disguise. So Scarlett, this is... well, actually, no, you're on the deck above. So this...
I'm outside.
Oh, you're outside, whatever. So anyone who likes building interior spaces, if we have anyone, on this deck, I was planning on doing, like, officer quarters right next to the fancy schmancy crew lounge. And this ship probably only has a maximum of like 20 crew. And then they would have provision for more crew if they're doing a big job or something like that. Because you don't need a lot to move the ship around. You need a lot to run the ship, but the ship might spend 6-8 months in a system doing a job and then carry on to another system. Or it might only spend a couple weeks in a system. And so you need different levels of crew for all that. And so they'll often hire contractors on site, or in system rather, in order to get the labor they need to cut things up. This is a fairly large corporation. They own multiple ships.
What's going on with the big cargo array on the bottom?
It was something that I thought looked good, and it needed cargo somewhere, visible cargo somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not married to that, although currently that is the spine for the hydrogen engine that is the sole reverse thruster on the entire ship.
Okay.
You might enjoy the the little hydrogen pod that I have up top as to get thrust in more than one direction.
Nice. Do you mind if I monkey around with that cargo array down below?
Oh, go for it. Go for it. Like I said, I have a blueprint of it now as it sits. I had one before. I had one before as well. But I think this is going to be a good way to spend the time rather than frustratingly try to get everything to work and then be in soupy sim speed all night. Because I don't know about you, but I think it's running pretty well with only 8 people in here and like nothing in the world. Probably feels pretty good,
it's quite good.
To run at full speed.
I mean, if that's something you enjoy.
Right. That's a good call. Someone in chat, General Sukov said cryo sleep for extra crew for larger jobs. I'll throw that in the medical area. So you got I need some kind of greeble here. I can just do the panels.
And this is all going to be in creative, so practicality doesn't mean anything, right?
Pipe things up if you can. I like having my ships survival-ish ready. Like, for example, FNS Unity actually works in survival. All of her stuff is piped up, and she has power and fuel and everything. Sorcerer doesn't. Immolation doesn't. The Warforms do. It varies from ship to ship, but I try to do it. I try to have it make sense. Although as the story has become more drama and less, look, we're playing space engineers with a cool storyline, I have definitely come away from needing bits in the game to make sense with gameplay, because you can see that in early seasons where I was trying to make things seem a little bit more like the gameplay of Space Engineers, and completely went away from that in season 3. It's just gone. We call the welders nano welders, so they've got like programmed nano things that they can make things, build things fast, right? So it makes sense to use a welder on building a window. But I would also never show them building a window on screen with a welder. So. See.
So how's everyone been?
Good, thanks.
Yeah.
Well, thanks. How are you, Scarlett?
Doing good, doing good.
Because we have established in Deadly Salvage that cryopods are a thing. That is established canon from from season 2, actually.
Oh, darn it. I do it that way. Yeah, sorry.
Oh, that's fine.
Everyone's just sort of in building fugue.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, well, that happens, and like, I'm totally cool with that. Also, I'll make sure that everybody's name gets credited on the ship. Maybe we'll do a builder's plaque, and like put everybody's name on it and hide it somewhere. Be fun.
It would be fun.
Legitimate salvage.
Let's see, I need catwalk.
Oh, Keen, why do you vex me? How can they add blocks and then omit shapes?
Very, very easily.
I know.
Okay, I got provision for 12 cryopods in the med bay. That should be plenty for this. Godzilla Lover, this is going to be a private build stream because this is going to be something that I show in Deadly Salvage. It's not that I don't think I have many talented people in my stream chats, in our stream chats. This is Ball&Chain Gaming, so this is Nabarine as well, who is currently dealing with baby / finishing birthday preparations for the oldest boy, who turned 8 on Wednesday, and he's gonna have a birthday party.
So fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. But it's more that I want to make sure that I'm not hurting cats, because it is exhausting to coordinate large amounts of people, and also my computer can only handle about 16 in a world, and it would just be like, okay, it's not really fair, so we're just going to stick with the stream team for here. Let's see. This is the medical area. I need some more med tables, right? Medical station. Hey, Lucas. Lucas, what's cooking is Sonora wasn't playing ball tonight, so instead of fighting Reavers, we are building a deadly salvage ship for Season 4, which I started, and now I'm shamelessly using my community to build it for me. You guys don't mind being shamelessly used on stream to build something, right?
No.
Oh
Nope,
no,
we're good.
I didn't put Chipstick's no letters door mod in the world. Oh no. I'm the
but you
worst
just
human.
Add that in
I
afterwards.
think this one is almost completely vanilla. I try to make the base ships vanilla. I am proud of the engine compartment in the back. I think it looks really good. I like all my greebles.
I did add some additional pipes.
Oh, that's fine.
I added hyphens to the engines as just extra greebles because you can then paint them bright colors and then they'll stand out as little extra bits of detail.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, like the main, I hadn't really gotten to the greebling stage anywhere except for on the engine in the back. Turns out building a large ship takes a long time.
It does.
It really does.
But yeah, anyone who wants to build anything anywhere is welcome, unless it's like majorly changing the shape of the ship. Then I would prefer a question mark. Oh wow, Scarlet. See, this is why Scarlet is one of the master greeblers. He does little things that I don't think of, and it just looks amazing. Hey, Black Phoenix, what kind of
I've
soda
got some
today, man?
tricks.
You're supposed to say you know a few maneuvers.
Just greeble casually.
Let's see, so...
I really wish that the hazard armor showed up on more blocks.
Yeah, well, so
Like-
the reason the hazard armor doesn't work is because it only really works on deformable blocks.
Yeah.
Although what you're doing works really well.
Yeah, that stupid little triangle. That's the block that they're missing.
Yeah.
It's like, come on. These are vanilla. These aren't modded blocks. These are vanilla blocks.
Mm-hmm.
Grumble and such.
But it does. You could put. Hang on.
I know there's a square, but it has a different stripe pattern.
What is it? Not there. I know that block exists. Where is it? It might be in this one. There it is. What about these? Oh, that might work.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
The pattern's a little different, but
It's good because it's pokey, so you want it to be caution sign.
yeah, but it doesn't stand out from the other caution sign stuff. So that might actually not
Yeah.
want to be pokey, maybe, or not caution tape, but maybe. Something like that. So it looks different from the kind of old worn look of the hull. Because my thought is like maybe these cargo containers down here, they come and go depending. Like it might be a modular thing.
I was trying to go for more of like a detachable look.
Yeah. Then Phil just says he kind of likes the missing triangle, so maybe we try it both ways.
Yeah, I mean, the missing triangles isn't the worst thing.
I don't know.
It was more, I was just being annoyed with Keen.
Yeah,
Like
I pulled
do, 'cause I'm
mine
a
off.
grumpy old man.
Yeah, grumpy old men are the best.
Ain't no man like a grumpy old man, because a grumpy old man, something.
Something dark side. Now I think we do need a pressurized area to bring somewhat large cargo into, I just remembered. Something maybe about 2 or 3 large blocks. Maybe 2 by 3 large blocks could be brought in on, say, a sled or something. For reasons according to plot that I cannot tell you.
Wouldn't that be the bottom floor that would be that pressurized area? I thought that
Just
was gonna be...
just like right here? Or are you thinking back inside? And I just put the hanger back here. Yeah, I can just put a hanger back here. Hang on. Oh, that's not going to work. Hang on. Through the warfare doors. Windowed. Oh, that's why I didn't do that. Okay. How does this look? Oh, wrong. Why is T on? Alright, there we go. And then... close.
I can adjust that staircase if it's in your way.
I'm just looking at seeing how things look in various ways. And we have another one here, all the way across like this. And we go on both sides. And then we need an interior pressure area. What's above this? I think it's the engine room, isn't it? Oh no, it's right here. Okay, that's not bad. So I put the lift like right here, I think. I'm going to start work on a central lift to lift everything up inside, so a personnel lift.
10-4.
Sounds good.
I'm sure it's going to go really, really well.
Well, I think if there's any master of elevators, it would be you by now.
Maybe. This is just a size test, see how tall this thing is. Stukov, I know the gate block would work here, but I kind of want it to not be the gate block. You can greeble all this stuff later, more appropriately. Is anyone looking for something to do and is kind of bored right now? Because if there is, I can try to assign something. If not, just carry on. I just want to make sure everybody's actually having fun.
Gotcha.
I'm all trying to find a space for something, but I don't think it's going to work, so it doesn't matter.
What are you looking for?
Well, something I sort of had a rough idea of, like a scrap furnace kind of thing to put on to one side, but I don't think there's room for it. It's fine. I'll find something else.
I mean, if it's this thing that's floating over here, you could actually put it like we can bulge out the ship a little bit on the flat side because it's gonna need some bulgy bits to look more like a ship. Like if you had it over here where I'm floating and just kind of had it out in this area, that would be fine. As long as you're not blocking access to this door here, it should be okay.
Okay.
Yeah, they do rush. I didn't. It's fine. Right? Yeah, it's fine. Okay, see this? This goes up to that level. So to make it a double piston thing, and I'm going to need to have it stick out of the bottom by a certain amount. So G piston, 2 pistons. I'll go all the way to the roof, right? Yeah, so 2 pistons goes all the way to the roof, which is perfect because I don't need to go all the way to the roof. Perfect. So I set you.
So D, how's the new occupational specialty?
It's pretty good actually. I'm happy with what's going on.
What? Wait. You're happy? Can't have that.
Yeah,
Someone call upper management. Sorry.
No, definitely. It's true. So I've got twin things. This will meter a second of crawl speed. That'll be good. And if I bury that in the floor by 2 blocks, then up here, that'll drop it to that level at maximum extension, which is perfect. All right. Okay. What's under here? Nothing. Perfect. Oh, yes. All right. Oh no, I gotta go farther than that. I gotta go by 4 blocks. Ooh, balls. I wasn't thinking.
Building without symmetry mode on is so difficult.
Oh, the ship isn't supposed to be symmetrical.
Oh, I know. I'm just... and it also doesn't work typically when there's 8 different people working on it.
There's that too. Okay, we gotta figure this out this way then. 4 here. So that's ground level. That should be enough to go all the way up. What would I call the defining characteristics of deadly salvage ships? Well, different ships have different characteristics. So, like, originally it was just kind of ships that I thought looked cool, but I don't know. The ships in Deadly Salvage are kind of small, honestly, in terms of like various universes. Like Unity is this big, giant, mega kill death ship. She's like 100 meters long, maybe a little longer, maybe 150. Not very big. Like even by today's ship standards, 150 meters isn't a huge ship.
It's just a wee baby ship.
Now, the server isn't down. It just wasn't letting me join. It was crashing my Space Engineers every time, so we're doing this instead. And I am totally cool with it. Oh, you know what? I should put the lift out here. Just like right here. That's actually a good spot for it. Okay. Let's gotta figure out how to greeble it in properly. And I want to put it there instead. No, I don't. I want to put it right here, actually. Forward a little bit. There. Put it right here, so where's my pistons? I can't believe I'm just building a piston elevator on the side of this thing.
Why not?
I'm gonna have to disguise it maybe as a solar array on the outside or something.
Why disguise it?
Let's see, so I want... Oh no, it has to be a block farther down, doesn't it? It does. There we go. Actually, if I go even further down, it should still fit. One more block down. Fine, I'll do it. No, this is... And this has to be less here. This has to be like so. I want this to be like this. And then I take all these. And I want to go up by 2.5 meters. So I want to go up by... I'm going up by 0.5 meters a second. Oh, that's what I can do. I can put a block there. Stop it. There we go.
Will Nab be joining us?
I don't know. Ah. That's why. Balls. Seven. Okay. Then one more. This is harder than it seemed in my brain.
What's that?
Oh, just lining this thing up, right?
So I think each piston will get you 4 blocks, I believe.
Yeah, well.
That sounded healthy.
It's fine.
Sense,
Oh, the ship is.
I sense clang.
It's got a healthy.
It's tilting.
It's got a healthy skew.
But sure, that's a term we'd use.
It's certainly a term.
That's a block inside another. That's
And you people tell me that I'm clangy.
I've never said such a thing.
indeed. I've never said it. I've just thought it very loudly.
Yes, exactly.
What's nice about designing elevators for people instead of aircraft is it can be a lot smaller.
People are smaller than aircraft typically.
Yeah, typically.
But not always.
Not always. See if that works. Oh, and I can do an external, I can make windows here so that you can see out the elevator. That'll look cool. Of course, I don't know if it'll work. See, I need a button panel. Trying to get this right. That's almost there. One more needs to go down. Just you. Perfect. And the bottom of this. This has to be airtight as well. It doesn't have to be, but it'll be better if it is. Let's see. Should be good. And we'll see where we go. Oh, that is buttery smooth. Oh, we're going too high. Going too high. Oh no. Oh jeez. Okay. A little bit lower. Perfect. Oh man, if I do this right, I can totally get the ship to say, "Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejados de las puertas." Except that we've already said that Spanish is a dead language in this universe, but still pretty cool. Okay, so piston. Nope, that's not how you spell pistons. Pistons here to here.
That's how long ago the ship was built.
It's not that old.
I was just giving you an in-universe lore explanation. You can make the lore say whatever you want it to.
Oh yeah, that's cool. That'll be a cool shot.
And the elevator goes right past the crew quarters, so you can just get off the elevator.
Yeah, exactly. And
right
I can
into the quarters.
And I can set up the shot where I just have the exterior shot of it going, and then I can tell it to stop wherever I want it to stop. I'm sure there are ways, and people can tell me ways to make it stop where I want it to, but I don't know how. And I don't feel
Just
like
set the maximum extension.
Oh yeah. Can I tell it to go to a specific max extension?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. You can increase, decrease from the buttons, or you can use a timer or something.
I have a button, and it makes it go all the way down.
I have a hallway for you to look at, DE. It's a little dark.
Oh, hallway! I'm on board.
Come to the the crew deck, I guess. What
Okay.
Skoka's been working on.
Oh, I went too far. Don't know my own ship. Okay. Wow.
Behind you. Or there you go. So you've got Skoka's been working on the crew area.
I made bunk beds.
Yeah, I see that. We will need a captain's cabin and an XO's cabin at some point somewhere.
Okay.
But this is good so far. I like where it's going. Okay, I'm gonna look at Finals hallway. With your permission, Skoka, I'm gonna look at Finals hallway.
Of course.
Okay, I'm gonna look very closely at your hallway.
It's a very dark and dingy hallway because I wasn't sure how scary / dangerous you wanted the hallways to be.
You can make it well lit. It's fine.
Okay, I'll make it well lit. So this is meant to be your airlock space with your tools and your salvaged bits and pieces.
I like
Head up
how
to the
it's
door.
sunken and then you kind of go out here. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
And then you're in space.
Yeah. With
I
the
like
docking
that.
ports and everything you need.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
it needs to be greebled a bit, but I think we've got it started.
Yeah, that's actually pretty close to what I was thinking. Scarlet is doing a thing over here. He's got cargo containers. He's got a platform.
Yeah.
Oh, things are getting spicy on this end. And keep building my elevator.
Did you go look at the LCDs on the cargo containers?
Down below?
On the front bottom there.
Front, bottom.
No, right where you were.
The front,
Oh,
bottom.
that was final.
Oh,
The front by the doors.
Yeah, right in the front of the cargo container that's got floating in space. There you go.
oh, that's cool. That's awesome.
I have no idea whether it worked, whether it's accurate or not for the size.
It's fine. No one's gonna. Well, actually, I say no. Oh yeah, doors and stuff. It's just got a battery in the back. I like it, and I could fill that up with whatever I wanted if I need a scene with that. Oh man, greebles. I don't know if I'll ever use, but it is cool. And I
That's
did
really
say
cool,
rule of
Scarlett.
cool.
Thanks.
I do like the death platform you've set here, Kander.
No, well, you see, health and safety training is key.
I mean, it looks like a good greeble for like that's all that matters. Greeble before all here.
I mean, this is safety railing. What more do you want? if you stick your hand in there, it's your own fault.
And they put them out here.
By the way, Final, all the little additions to the hallway I've made in my area are totally just me guessing it to what you want. So feel free to fix them.
No, you're good. You keep doing the thing. I'm slowly working my way down the hallway over here. I think I need more greebly bits.
I think after like 12 years, my middle mouse button is finally starting to die.
No way. Beams. When in doubt, add beams. I think that's a greebling rule now.
Yeah, that's a pretty solid rule.
Are beams a mod or a base game thing?
Base game thing now.
Oh, okay, cool. Because I thought they were a mod.
I think there was a mod for them, and then they were just like, yeah, that's good. We'll take it.
Sounds pretty keen.
I mean, fair enough, right? That's the floor. Next floor is in the middle there, I think. This level right here. Let's see. It's okay, Dalton Brooks, if you're late. Let's see. So, start to know there's probably right. I just haven't watched them.
This is the officer's quarters bit, right?
Well, I think this could be just like the general crew, because if we go up one level...
Is that where the officers is?
I'm wondering because there's a really nice big window if we section that off as officers.
Really nice big window. Where? Are you talking up by the medical bay?
Yeah. Or is that not a good idea? Because there's these nice windows here, so they get like the prime room space.
So typically officers do get better quarters.
Yeah.
Like up in the superstructure of the ship. I mean, they may not be any nicer, but they're higher.
Or they have the better view, at least, right?
Yeah.
Because the other one, I've sort of packed everybody in like sardines.
Yeah,
but then
it's
this
very
one, they
crew
could have
quarter.
like spacious quarters.
So this
and they're
is-
right next to the medical bay, so
Yeah,
that's
so this is-
a plus.
Medical, and if you need to move anything in here to make that work, that's okay with me. And then, because I was thinking of kind of partitioning this off and making medical kind of its own room, so people aren't like, Oh, I'm on the bed. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh wait, that's right.
Just
You
right in
can't
the
use
middle.
these. You can't use these. There's a mod to make them usable. Should just be a bed, but
Oh, there we go.
they don't want to just be like, yeah, please operate on me. I want
No,
everyone.
wait.
I want everyone to see me being cut open.
Yeah, here's a good spot for that.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Go ahead. Go ham over
Okay.
here. Let's see. Let's see what we got. I'm gonna take another
All
blueprint
right.
of the ship.
All right, Clonk, we can make the upstairs the officers' quarters.
Okay, I was just asking because I was wanting to put some stuff in this area and I didn't know what it was going to be yet. So, kind of.
That window on the port side of the ship is going to go away and be the door to the elevator.
All right.
Oh yeah, there's an elevator. Right. I need to figure out where that is.
Port side.
Oh,
It's
I
right
might
here.
have.
Right here.
I might have built an obstruction into the
Right where you
elevator.
blocked it in.
Oh no!
I plead the fifth.
There's a thing happening outside the ship.
For some reason, I'm 200 meters away from the ship now.
I plead the fifth.
I feel like Clonk did some things.
Some
Really? We gave
things.
that away.
A very large ship swiveling about. And for once, I'm innocent.
For
Again,
once.
I'm pleading the fifth.
I guess I'll need to put some railings on this thing or something. Ew, railings.
Oh, so you've pointed out the health and safety deficiencies over here, and yet
I haven't finished building this stupid thing yet, alright? You just calm yourself down. So the gates will be a pretty good elevator door for the size of this thing.
Kander, what do you want to call the
no, it's gotten
this
stuck
hallway
again.
thing
Now
you
what?
built?
What have you... Clonk! What did you do? Oh, there's a thing over here too.
Well, everything's Clonk's fault.
It is Clonk's fault.
I built into an area that I thought was fine to build into, but it actually was an
How
elevator
dare
shaft.
you? How did you not read my mind?
Hey, Kander, or is it final? The tunnel you're building. What do you want to call it?
That is. Oh, I would say this is probably gantry access. It's probably the closest name. Speaking of, I'll be right back.
He has to access his gantry now.
Final, can I stand where you're standing?
Final is away from his keyboard.
Okay,
So
I'm
you
pushing
can
him off the
just
edge.
push him over.
Just grind him out of your way.
I hate to say it, Clonk, but the way you've done this gets in the way of the elevator.
How?
Space Engineers doesn't believe that these...
What's going
don't touch.
on? Oh, she's spinning.
Ooh, I'm in space.
Oh wait, DE. Why did you use... you haven't used the secret blocks that work great for elevators.
Yeah, because I don't want the lip on them.
No, what you do is you do, 1 sec.
Where am I?
Nowhere.
You may have been launched into oblivion.
Where is anyone?
Oh, here we go.
Here we go again.
DE, may I make a suggestion?
I'm going down. Going down. Going down. Going down. Oh, I see what you mean. Use those blocks instead. Okay. Yep.
Can I make
Well,
a general suggestion? Nothing to do with your elevator, DE.
Sure.
Turn the ship into a station while we're building it, which will prevent crazy shenanigans.
Done. Oh, Clonk's already all over it. Alright.
Let's hope it works now.
I gotta put my button panel back. To space! Maybe. That was good. Ooh. Nope.
Whoa! What was that?
That was it not working.
What caused the woohoo?
The woo. That would be...
Well, you see,
door.
when a mummy sim and a daddy sim love each other very much.
Woohoo!
Precisely.
Oh, actually, hang on. It might have been those. The panels don't actually have very good...
Well, those weren't on before.
Yeah, they weren't.
Oh, they weren't when it did this? Yeah, okay.
Okay, let me try a different door.
Whoa.
Okay, try it now without the door in it at all.
Yep, it's the door.
Okay.
100% it's the door. Try the sliding door, see if that works.
Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the, oh yeah, we'll do the sliding door first, because that's already on the station in places. Or ship in places.
Could
Try
a gate work there at all? Or is the everything not work?
Not without cutting into the beam, which I
Okay.
think you want to leave for the look of...
Okay.
Hello, user.
Hello,
It's a Miss Navarine.
There's a Miss Navarine.
Hi.
Hello, Miss Navarine.
Hello. How are you?
I am feeling fantastic.
How are you, Nab?
I'm tired. How are you?
Why on
bet
earth
you
would you
are.
be tired?
I've been working on all sorts of stuff. So.
Making
Stayed
sure that salvage is deadly.
That's right. That's very deadly salvage. And then all day on a cake. So I've been on my feet all day.
Ooh.
And because I'm an old woman, that means the lower back hurts too. Because why not?
You know, you have 4 buttons there, so you could totally set this up to run at each floor.
How do I do that?
You have 4 different pistons with different max extension lengths, so that they sum up basically to the top floor, but each one is like 1. So like
I have 3 pistons.
yeah, so 1, 2, 3. Oh, you can do it with 3 pistons.
I
So
trust.
let's see.
So
So 3,
so if we just hang on.
2.5.
So actually, yeah. I have the maximum extension on all of them divided so we get one smooth motion. But yeah, that doesn't have to happen, I guess. I can always change it for a shot. Oh, those lights do look good. Candor, I love your refinery more and more every time I see it.
Oh, thank you.
Why is
That
that
is
fire in
looking
space? Don't
awesome.
question it. It looks cool.
Well, that's because
Because you're
there's
burning
both
off
oxygen.
excess gases.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is both an oxygen and hydrogen tank underneath that will never be seen.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome. Pushing the so that's it's smelting and then that's just the excess slag being put out into space.
Yep.
Yes. If you look at Finals hallway again. Didn't ask this time. I'm just gonna take a peek because he told me once. That means I can do it anytime. So that works. Wait, what is this? When did they add this? When did they add the window?
It was there all along. I put those in front of the portholes so that they make a little bit more sense.
I know, but like, when did they had these the whole time? I just didn't notice them.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh,
been a
man.
while. Even I
And
know
if you
that.
look, if you look carefully, you can find there's a window that's missing a porthole too.
Yes, on the right side here. That's okay. They just closed it for reasons.
Exactly. I figured this is a little bit of a because it's a salvage ship. It's like kind of a fix it as you go kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah. Da Beltalorda.
I think I've got that one piece done. I think.
Yeah, it feels really good.
I don't love the armor edges, but I don't think we can get past that right now.
It's fine.
It's sufficiently chunky enough to feel like it is meant to be there.
Yeah. I have to greeble in the bottom of the elevator thing here now. Nope, wrong. Oh, apparently there's a mod called More Passageways that adds one of those passageways with a door in it. Would that be useful to you,
Yeah.
Final?
Probably, because then you could put one right at the end here, right before you come into the vestibule here where the lights are.
Yeah.
So it'll feel like a workspace. I'm working on putting a vent over here so it'll look like it's actually meant to be here.
Oh, there you go. I come examine what Scarlett's doing.
I was just looking at something. It won't fit.
I am impressed.
You can tell it predates hinges,
Uh-huh.
and it was solely for.
Oh, you have cut this off completely now, Scarlett.
Cut what off?
This.
Oh yes, I'm moving it.
Oh, yeah, I see. Because it's actually all one piece because it's subgrids.
Subgrids. I was trying to. Words. was trying to see if there's a better spot because it seemed kind of out of place up there.
Ryder Lynch says, and Scarlett's building an entirely new ship.
I am not. I am not. That's a blatant misrepresentation. Why is there a gun in space?
Because Kander's here and he can't not build a gun. Oh, sorry. Sorry, you can stop anytime you want, right?
Yeah. I have not built a single gun this whole time. But the temptation to hide one somewhere that he maybe won't notice is growing.
I can't imagine why.
So you just decided, well, I guess we'll make this a community build because why not?
Pretty much, because
Okay.
the server wasn't cooperating and I just wasn't feeling doing live tech support.
Yeah.
Okay, now... the only deadly salvage ship with radiators.
Or heat vents, anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, DE, I've got the piston set up. I was being silly and I miscounted, which is why it took so long.
Okay, I will come test. So I push the button to go to each floor?
Not quite. So basically the buttons just add, so each button goes one floor. So if you want to go up 2, you press 2 and 3. If you
Okay.
So basically each button's controlling each
And
piston
then if
individually.
I touch the first one, it reverses it and we go all the way back to the bottom.
Right. Though actually if you haven't gone all the way to the top, you'll go to
Nowhere.
the first floor.
Yeah.
But basically this gives you floor control if you're doing machinima stuff.
That did, hang on. That may have stuttered a little bit. Yeah, clang's right there. It's this door again. That door is not working. Can we recess that a little bit more? Maybe maybe that way, yeah. Yeah, try that. Still judders a little bit right there.
I think it's honestly hitting the beam, not the door.
I think you're right.
But I mean, I think it was hitting the door before because it was generating a lot
Oh, no,
worse. but I
it's
think-
hitting right there too. I think it is actually hitting this block and this block along with the beam. I'm gonna try taking those.
that's easy
there
to
you go.
fix then.
Yeah, take the blocks out and let's take a look. Okay, testing with just the blocks. Nope. Something's hitting right there. See, watch. Weird. I just fell off the elevator. Don't do that. I wonder. Ah! Let's see if this works. If that smoothed it out. Nope. I think it's the beam. I think it's just the beam left. If you recess the beam in the same way, that should fix it.
Let's see what I can do with the beam.
There's a shutter there too, but there shouldn't be one. It was definitely the beam. There's a little shutter at the bottom of the door, but I think it should be fine. As long as I don't record that part.
Hello, Bucket.
Good bucket to you.
Ooh, look at how pretty it's turning out.
Yeah, isn't it fun?
Yeah. Aren't you happy that you have friends helping you and that you don't have to build this
Yeah.
whole thing by yourself?
I asked them if they how they felt about being shamelessly used for this.
We felt shameless. That's it for helping you. We demand the next episode tomorrow.
And I said okay. Yeah, by the way, if you didn't know, Deadly Salvage season 3, episode 8 premieres tomorrow.
Tomorrow, it's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. It only took us at September.
Mm-hmm.
But we had a baby, so like.
Well, you had a baby. I was there.
Yeah, well.
Man, how long are you gonna milk that one for?
Well, currently still milking.
Still milking.
Oh man, the cargo containers. Whoa, what the? Why is there just a bunch of crap in space?
There may have originally been some stuff inside these cargo containers,
I see.
and I just got rid of it. The most expedient means possible, which was ejected into space.
We're not going to use the excuse we had a baby for 18 years. We have 4 of them.
Yeah.
Although...
Every time you need
started-
to reuse the excuse, you'll just have another.
No. But we just, I mean, we didn't start making content until after the 3rd boy was born. So, but he was only, like, he was less than a year old, wasn't he?
Something like that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was.
As I move a gravity generator in the way to make all the stuff go away. Oh no, I've been snatched. I'm still snatched.
So, how much information have you given the builders and the audience about
Not
what
huge
this
amounts.
is?
Criminally little, Neb.
It's quite large.
Oh wow, that actually does fit that whole thing. That's crazy. And from the outside, it actually looks good in there. Although now I'm thinking I might want to put a docking port on the outside somewhere as well. In case I want a ship to dock to the outside if there's something inside the ship.
What about something under the flying bridge?
That might work really well,
Yep.
actually.
Yeah, that'd be a good spot for it.
Somewhere that lets into a pressurized area already. Because if you figure if it's on the outside of the ship,
Uh-oh.
there's probably something with someone coming around, aboard or off.
This thing's merged somewhere it wasn't supposed to.
What's that?
Oh no, wait, no, I merged it to a grid. It is probably now static grid as well.
Probably. Yeah, it shouldn't be merged anywhere else.
Yeah, it was static grid.
Julian's moving out. It was Julian, right?
That was the name of the AI aboard.
Yeah.
He did not have helm control though.
Lazy AI robots not taking our gerbs.
Gerbs.
Ah.
I'm just playing Expanse now.
Gravity is going really weird.
That was fun. Sorry, I was just playing around.
How dare you? This is not some sort of place of enjoyment.
Other part I love about creative mode, I can hit things at 100 meters a second and not die.
Do you think you just extend the skeleton forward, DE, or some sort of grabby pincers, or?
I'm not sure yet.
I was wondering if this hallway that has got the docking port on it, when it gets to this end piece here where the antenna is, if it kind of just ends in like a, not like a secondary bridge, but like a manipulator arm control, like a crane control or something like that.
Almost like salvage control or something.
Yeah, something like that. So the windows are a little bit more open. We probably use the bridge windows or something, and it has
Have it like come out to the port side a little bit so we don't impinge on the hangar any.
Exactly, yeah. So it sticks out no further than the
The
airlock
merge
down
block
there
right
already
here,
does. Yeah, and then it kind of curves around so you can see down to the cargo and you can see down in front of us.
That's a good idea.
Because then,
And you could even
that
put,
way the ship-
like where this antenna is, you could actually get rid of this antenna and put like an inverted crane arm for like grabbing things and moving it around to either side if we wanted to.
yeah,
That would be pretty cool.
because I'm figuring you would have to have a way to move these cargo pallets at some point, right?
Yes, yes. Right, I should probably keep working on the elevator that I started.
You know one thing that I'm really disappointed in you, D?
I'm sure you're about to tell me.
You don't have build vision or build info on.
Build vision is on.
Build vision's on, yeah. Not build info though.
Oh yeah, no. It's just I forgot that they changed all the things.
Scroll down.
I know. It just doesn't. It doesn't work in my brain.
I'm sorry.
I'll just. No.
I think it's local settings that change that.
I actually really like the radio menu. It's kind of weird, but I like it. It's better.
I'm gonna
I'm
grind down all
glad you
these
like
solar
it.
panels. I have to move them slightly.
Okay. Yeah, there's literally just radiators all over the bottom of this thing. And it actually works pretty well. Oh, we got a navigation bridge right over here, alien. I did not do anything with the inside of it yet. And it needs to be greebled probably on the outside too. We have a single chair. The ship is starting to sound like a Canterbury. A little bit. I like how the showers, Skoka, are just wide open. I guess it's sideways, but
I was like, I don't really know how we can make this fit otherwise.
you're gonna
Open
get
to
to know each other
suggestions.
real well.
No kidding.
I mean, basically every industrial shower is like that, though.
From the people that brought you Keen's open bathroom, we bring you Keen's open shower.
No, don't get distracted with the bridge. I'm working on the elevator. I will work on the elevator, dang nabbit.
Good job, Scarlet. I like this.
Thanks.
Grab a beam again. Half block in the middle. That's better. Ooh, rotating radar at the bottom is actually a really good idea. Make it all the way around. Almost. So I just need to make it one block taller.
So it's nice and quiet.
Sorry
Everybody's so busy building.
Sorry.
DE, I've done a retrofit over the welded down sword panels area, and I'd like to hear your thoughts on it, if you approve or disapprove.
Give me a moment. Coming over. I don't even notice the difference really, and it looks fine to me. Oh, I see what you did. The columns here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks good.
Okay. Mostly it was just me seeing that you had this like lovely pattern of cross bracing across the top here. That was doing nothing because it wasn't running to any supports anywhere else. So I was like, ooh, this bothers me as like a structural load thing. So I'm gonna add supports to this so the entire structure flexes as one. Because otherwise, you've built a structure that's really, really good at resisting loads in one direction, and really, really, really bad at resisting loads in another.
Shh, it'll be fine.
I know, but it bothered me.
There we go. We have a ventral radar going around.
Gotta make sure that salvage ain't deadly.
Does this ship have power?
Oh yeah, she's got some reactors on board.
Okay.
Alien, we did not eat the cake yet. The cake is for tomorrow. We're having family over.
Every time I open up the fridge, I'm like, oh, look, that is a massive cake. I made that. It is 4 layers.
That sounds delicious.
I hope it is. But it's chocolate. And so the whole time I was making it, I was like, it smells so bad. So I'm sure everybody else will like it. I will not.
So Nab, is the ship coming out to your liking as well?
Yeah. I think it is a unique ship.
I think so too. Wait. Unique.
Unique New York.
You know
Oh,
you
no.
need unique New York.
Oh no, here we go.
I can't remember what the rest of the thing is from The Office. Big Buffalo, Battlestar Galactica.
Bears beats
Bears
Battlestar
beats.
Galactica.
Yep.
Yeah. I knew someone here would know it.
Correct, Rush. I do not like chocolate. I think the taste of chocolate is disgusting. And I
But
think
that
the
means you're
smell
not
is
a
yucky.
woman, Nabarine.
I've heard that
Because
before.
all women like chocolate.
And that's a fact.
Yes, I've also been told that I make Valentine's Day like the most upsetting holiday ever. Like, why can't you just be an easy mark? Luckily, that's not a thing anymore.
I mean, our Valentine's Days are pretty good. Just saying.
Yeah, but you don't need to. You don't get to just buy me chocolate and then say Happy Valentine's Day. Nah.
No, I just expect it now.
Yeah. I get him chocolate.
It's true.
It's
It's really fun is when people like buy chocolate for her, and she's like, "Oh, thank you so much." And you know, like if they drop it off at the house or something, I'm sort of like behind, like doing a little dance and look at me weird. Door shuts. I'm like, "Give me that chocolate. Give me.
Yeah, it's true. They do, it's so funny. They try to be nice and they're like, here's some chocolate, and I'm like, thanks. I'll give it to my husband and my kids. Ryder Lynch says the actress that plays Deanna Troy doesn't like chocolate either, but the character does. That sounds horrific. I've had to do that before. I've had to eat things that I don't like on stage and pretend like it's the tastiest thing.
Cucumber sandwiches.
You didn't mind them until they pranked
Nearly
you.
killed me with them. Yeah.
Who did what now?
So, have you ever seen the play The Importance of Being Earnest?
No.
Okay, it is okay. It is a very well-known play.
Miss
And
Prism?
In the play, there's a character who eats an entire plate of cucumber sandwiches. It needs to be done because there is a line specifically saying that he did so. And so while DE is having this conversation as this character, he is supposed to eat all of the cucumber sandwiches on this plate. On prank night, they put how many
40
on that plate?
40 cucumber
my gosh.
sandwiches.
And he had to eat them all.
I almost died. I almost choked to death on stage because I had to eat them so fast to get to my line.
That seems unsafe.
Yeah, well.
I mean, it's theater. What do you expect?
A bit of decorum, perhaps.
Negative, Ghost Rider. The decorum is full.
I mean, he was also in high school, so, like...
This was actually just after high school.
Ah.
This was not high school. This was my closest friends and family doing this to me.
Gotcha.
Which is why it was nearly deadly. I'm looking for something a little more deadly.
A cucumber sandwich.
I'm glad to hear that you salvaged the situation.
I did. I really did.
DE, when you have a sec, can you come to the elevator again?
I am on my way to the elevator. I have arrived at the elevator. Do you want me to take it up?
Yeah. Take it to the first floor.
Not to the chorus?
Take it to the bridge.
I am arriving at the first floor.
Looking
for the walrus.
Now leave it at the first floor.
I guess this is the second floor, wouldn't it be? Wait,
Yeah.
the spaceships,
Come
the
up here.
spaceships deck ones are up top, right? I need to come up here?
Yeah.
Okay.
So see this bottom panel? It's built in two sections. If you press the right section then the left section, it acts as an elevator call. I wasn't trying to push. I was just trying to see if it was coming up without pushing you, and I got too close.
No. This is me looking at you incredulously like it's some kind of magic.
Okay. It works for floor 1 and 2 work exactly the same. Floor 3, you only need to press one button because it's, I just tell everything to go. Basically, all you're doing is you're retracting all of the pistons, and then you're telling the ones you need to extend. This one doesn't. Oh, I can put an elevator call button here. This is super simple.
Yeah, this one is literally just reverse everything. I think that panel is an elevator. Yeah, I think it's just DLC. Let me close this up too.
So, what are some speculations about tomorrow's episode?
You sound so excited now.
I actually really am. I'm just also very tired.
I just
I
can't
think-
have it. Sorry. Go
I
ahead.
think a significant chunk of Artemis is going to be blown off, causing all the fans distress.
Ah,
That was last season.
It can happen once every season.
And it's a trope.
but then it would be old hat. We don't do that.
Old hat, new ship.
New ship, who dis?
Yeah, I was gonna say. I have a feeling that if people don't refresh their memories about what's going on, they're probably not going to get a whole bunch.
Why would we give them a hole punch?
I mean, I don't know. People like gifts.
I guess.
Lucas says a beloved character might get Game of Thrones'd and cause an uproar with the fans.
Now I'm trying to decide whether I deny that or just stay silent to freak people out.
And Alien says it's the episode where a giant bucket arrives. How did you know? Artemis gains a body like EDI from Mass Effect.
Who are they? Ban them.
Alien says Game of Thrones doesn't nudity or killed.
Today you're going to see, tomorrow morning, you're going to see all of Benjamin Trevney. You're going to see all of them.
A special mod made just for Deadly Salvage.
Chipsticks was very
Special
confused
thanks
when
to
we asked for
Chipsticks.
this. We're like, Chipsticks, we need to see some DE sticks. Some Detrevny sticks. Do you need some reference
Underneath the
photos?
first spacesuit, it's just another spacesuit.
Yes. No, there's nothing except there's just a little like a spacesuit finger just wrapping around it like a little sock. Just covering one very specific part. Okay. Actually looks pretty good. I think I'm gonna do that to all of it. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start. Actually, I'm gonna pull this up to here. At some point, I'm gonna need to start coloring this thing, and that's gonna be a sad day.
You're gonna have a lot of caution stripes to repaint.
Well, that's why, yeah, like it's gonna be a sad day because I'm gonna have to not repaint anything. I'm gonna have to actually just like do it the right way. That's gonna be really lame. There you go. That's more interesting. Have I caught the new Halo series? No, I did get Paramount Plus, and then promptly not watched any of it. Are you actually making a grabby hand?
Kinda.
I love you, you madman. Is there a piston somewhere that extends it forward to grab things, or is it just...
No, it just pivots and rotates.
Oh, wow. That's a lot.
I mean, ideally, it would just be permanently stowed.
Yeah. Individually actuated joints. That's amazing. Overwatch, Artemis doesn't look like the ship from last Starfighter. Not a Gunstar. Let's see, where is it? Artemis Final _7. Yes, I know. That doesn't
Very
look like
different than Artemis _final or 9, I think is the next one.
yeah, something like that. Now this is the one that finally fixes the missing thruster that was missing since like halfway through season 2 that I didn't notice.
Yeah.
That you
Oh, that
actually
one.
see in some
Yes.
of season 2's episodes.
And then there's the silly salvage of him realizing that she's missing a thruster.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a Gunstar. Gunstar, frankly, is hideous. Like, that movie is really fun. The last Starfighter, I genuinely like that movie, but the Gunstar is not a good-looking ship. Okay, I think the elevator is just about done.
Alien asks if this ship has an AI.
Negative.
Negatory. However, the little shuttle does. You've met Julian before.
Yes. But that is just a prop for reasons, Nabarine, you stealer of spoilers.
I'm not. They had you put the little shuttle in there.
Yeah, but I was lying to them earlier.
Well, why? You don't lie to people.
It's true. You shouldn't lie.
I was trying to preserve the magic.
Well, you can't post that ship in and then just be like, oh yeah, Julian isn't on this ship anymore.
What I said was I just need a ship that could dock to, what size? Here, how about this one? That's what I did. That's what I did. To try and preserve the magic. But now they know that this ship is going to be involved in season 4 too.
Oh
Now they know.
no.
You've spoiled all the magic, Nabarine. It's all your
The
fault.
whole season is ruined.
It's all ruined.
Because we know exactly what's happening
know
in
what?
that season.
You know what? I think we should just not make it now.
We have a very loose arc thought up for season.
It's canceled. All canceled.
I'm trying to make your reverse engines open cycle.
Wow, Clonk.
I love it, Clonk. Are you gonna put exhaust
change.
on there?
Yeah, I already had exhaust, but I didn't like how one of the pipes looks, so I'm replacing it.
Oh man. Although I'm sure it pleases you that we knew what that meant.
Yeah.
So, someone explain the colors on the side of the ship.
What colors?
The colors.
I don't see any colors. Everything is gray.
The
I'm
cargo
colorblind.
boxes?
Yeah, the colored boxes.
Those are cargo
Those are
containers.
cargo containers.
The valuable salvage has to go somewhere.
And they just are color coded. Is that what it is?
Well, if
They're
you,
greebled. I mean,
Yeah.
come on.
I was
Okay.
going with because if you look at a container ship, they're not one big uniform color. It's just kind of whatever one was available when they were in port. And of course, I had to make one purple.
Of course.
Of course, and of course, I had to
Branding
make
images
one
on the
red.
end.
Of course.
Of course.
There's so much on this ship that I would not have been able to do by myself. Now, in
question.
space, would they burn? Do they spit? Do they actually spit combustion products out?
Yeah, that's what open cycle means. Is not all the combustion products go through the main engine bell.
That's right. Because this
Now,
is
the
this is
question
just
do I
for
make the
the
rest of them open cycle. That's for the turbo pumps.
Well, I mean, I might actually take that off depending on how it ends up looking in the scenes because of the
Oh
way
yeah,
the
no, I'm
physics
just
work.
playing around.
But like, it looks good. Actually, leave it there, but keep the exhausts off I actually like the way that looks. Starboard side is hurting for greebles.
Alien wants to know if a ship gets stuck in the space canal.
No, it's Lavoisier, not Everguasier.
Evergreen.
Everguasier.
I would think the starboard side would be left if you're going to be having ships coming in to potentially dock there.
Yeah, so the problem I have with that is the ship that's going to dock. I guess we can have it dock in the backward side. Oh, balls. Where am I going to put this? Nope, that's the bridge right there.
Unless you want me to paste that giant thing in down the side of it, on the
giant
outside.
Thing.
It would certainly fit. I don't know how well it would look, though.
I'm tempted just to put another airlock on the exterior of the hallway, but there's not enough room with the rest of the greebles. Oh, weird. My frame rate's starting to suffer. How strange.
Oh, strange.
That's strange.
This is very weird.
I'm sure it has nothing to do with my 37 hinge grabby hand.
See, that's so right side of the ship, 60 frames a second. Left side of the ship? I don't know, it's 60 frames a second. It was just being stupid. What's in here? That's engine room. That's all engine room. Dang it. Is there room for me to take it out of the engine room? Yeah, I can do that. There we go. About there? No, it's going to be farther aft. See if that'll fit there. Oh, jeez, I didn't realize that there was a thing next to me. I almost slammed into it.
See, now that I've quote unquote broken the magic, we can actually use that to make the set.
Magic breaker.
Uh-huh.
I mean, you say that, but that would actually be, within that tone of voice, would actually be quite a cool nickname in a fantasy setting.
Magic breaker.
Yeah.
Fear magic breaker.
Precisely.
That's frustrating. Get to redo this under support here.
Rush says really wants to try building in Deadly Salvage style, but I really need to take a couple days off SE. Well, seeing as Deadly Salvage takes months and months and months each episode, you don't need to hurry.
Indeed not. Season 4 coming your way in 2032.
Yeah, something like that. Somebody asked if, because so there's this episode is that's releasing tomorrow is episode 8, and then it's the finale. And I had said that would, that's the last episode, and somebody today was like, ever? And I was like, no, we have a loose arc for season 4. We're planning on a season 4. But we haven't written the scripts yet, and the script writing will take probably at least a year. Like, if we're being honest with how our family situation is right now.
Miss your energy.
I am miserable
like-
energy. Yes, what?
Would you like to visit the hallway again?
I would love to look at your hallway. Why do you laugh every time I say that, Scarlett?
It just tickles me.
After you, sir.
Oh, it's like pressurized and stuff.
Yeez. Completely functional.
Wow. Wow.
It's like how you check every window to make sure there's actually a window there.
Aha! Lies
Yep.
into the seat.
Yep.
Whoa, whoa.
Yeah, the gravity field doesn't extend this far.
Okay, this is fun.
Yeah, I thought you might enjoy that part. There you go. You can see the cargo containers, you can see the arm, you can see the ships coming in, the engines up front.
Oh, geez, I'm still in Capax stuff.
Yeah, we noticed that. We just didn't say
nobody
anything.
said anything. It's not Capac, it's Cobb. Come on now.
What I'm doing now is
It's true.
100% Capac, though. Final just standing there and observing.
Yeah, I'm kind of imagining what Cobb would do in this situation.
That's cool.
Yeah, we're
Cobb-
okay, I think.
Cobb tends to be actually a little bit more serious than Clark.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's how you know it's not actually Capac and he's not an impostonator.
His lines, some of the lines that he has sent back to us are just like,
Where's the
Capac,
stop
this
a
is not-
recorder button?
Yeah. Well, I'm like, this is not Capac, this is Cobb. Come on, just read it straight, man.
Yeah. I don't think he likes to read things straight. I don't think he likes
He
to be
doesn't.
serious.
Oh. I had to I had to jump into voice with them to help with the direction because Splitsy just could not get anything out of it that sounded remotely serious, and so I had to jump in and be like, so this is what I'd like from you.
But he did eventually find the stop a recorder button.
He did.
Stop a recordo. That's kind of great.
Yep.
Someone didn't watch.
Someone didn't watch
Someone didn't
tonight.
watch.
Yep. The last Deadly
Final.
Salvage.
No, I did. I did watch it. I just didn't
Stop
get
a
to that
recorder.
part.
That's at the.
At
It's
the
at.
very
It's,
end, yeah, he said
yeah,
it.
I put
Oh,
that
okay.
as the button at the end of the
Where's the
thing.
stop a recorder button?
That's pretty funny.
So, you know, when Cobb goes zing.
Zing.
Yeah, zing. He could not understand what I wanted from him for that line. He said zing in so many different ways, and just he's like, I don't why, what do you mean zing? Like, is it what? And I just realized while I was trying to get him to say the way that would work, I was like, I don't think this is a thing in Australia. I don't think they say zing.
Well, they
Something
should.
just isn't a zinger, I guess. I don't know.
He's a zinger.
There were multiple takes of him just being like, zing! I was just like, that's no.
Yep. Good times.
Mm-hmm. YouTube is weird about those, yes, Alien.
I'm gonna use the elevator to go to a different deck.
Woohoo!
It is not the fastest lift ever made.
I can change that.
Nope, it's fine.
You know, from certain angles, I'm starting to get an Aliens vibe.
Yeah, there's a little bit of Nostromo in there, isn't there?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I think it's the rotating radar dish and the exposed cargo that's doing it for me.
Might be, yeah.
Well, I think we all know how the season ends now.
Yeah.
I think it's also how there's quite a lot of porter after quarter, the sort of long run of windows. There's sort of a extra bit of verticality that you don't tend to see. I think that's what's reminding it for me.
Yeah, the grip of the gun on the ship, because that ship was designed. I think somebody was holding a rifle and was like, this could be a spaceship. There we go.
DE, can you move the sun to about exactly opposite where it is now for 10 seconds?
That good?
Yeah, I saw what I needed to see. Thank you.
It's fine. It doesn't. We're not hurting anyone else on the server. No one else is here.
Just so you'll feel at home.
I almost kicked you. Badmins. Oh boy. Ooh. Hinges and things.
Yeah, I'm trying to make it look not terrible, and I'm struggling.
That's okay. Greebles are greebles. Actually, having Palomino just docked underneath the bridge makes the whole ship look better.
if the ship that docks there is any bigger than that, it might need a docking collar or hallway or something.
We're just not going to talk about it. Or it'll dock in the other direction.
Yeah.
I had to actually remove the support beam here to get it to fit.
Make that work. Yeah. I mean, absolutely worst case scenario, you can move the docking port down.
That's the lowest deck right there. So I'd have to make a whole new deck underneath for it.
Well, that would make some sense, because then you would have walkway access to the cargo containers
There's walkway access to the cargo containers.
from the plate area, I guess.
From the front, you have to go all the way forward and then come down behind the retro engines.
Yeah, but so not from a pressurized space.
Correct.
I mean, they're not pressurized, so whatever.
Sure.
The this docking port actually goes into the engineering space, but it doesn't let you enter the engineering space because it's not for people to go to the engines. So the idea is like somebody can dock there, but they can't get into the engine room without permission. A lot of flat planes on this side. Gonna have to fix that. What do we
Which
got?
side?
Right below the windows here. I'm working on it.
Final, do you see that arm that's free floating?
Yes.
Can you clean that up? Because I need to keep the original in my X space. My clipboard.
Ta-da.
Thank you.
Oh yeah. Do also recommend Portal. Portal's a really fun game.
Well, now I've finished the navigation lights, and I can see daylight around the curtains in front of me. So I'm going to head to bed.
The navigation lights
my
have
goodness.
the navigation lights have brought the light to you.
Yes.
The ship is looking really good.
It does look really good.
Good night, Candor.
Good night.
Good night, Candor.
Good night, Kinder.
Go actually to
morning.
sleep. Don't
Yeah,
log into
good
Atlas.
real,
Don't
like,
sync
morning.
anyone. Just go to sleep. I think I need to redo the bridge entirely because it is frumpy. I have a frumpy bridge. I saw that, Clonk.
Yeah, I'm trying to get this in the spot. So it's a lot of throw it at the hinge, spam the button, hope it actually goes.
You could put the other end on a ship. Oh, there's a Candor here. He's just sitting here. Scarlet, can you open one of those cargo containers?
Yeah.
And help me get his body in there.
Here you go. Green one's open.
It's gonna be a trick for me to get him over there. Wait, I have an idea. Oh, what is that thing called? Fighter thing I have.
With friends like us, who needs enemies?
What do I got here? You stay together? You stay together. This is a really old build. 5.
Are you kidding me?
Clonk.
I'll keep breaking things again.
Not on purpose.
Not exactly breaking, more like creating projectiles.
I don't even know what happened, I'll be totally honest. I mean, I know what happened, but I don't know why Space Engineers decided to make it happen.
Operation Scoop Candor is in process.
Just think of it as pre-weathering the ship.
It's not like, I think you don't want to pre-weather spaceships because they're going to get enough weather anyway.
Yeah, but this is a prop.
That's true. Scarlet, have you seen how I'm moving Candor?
No. What are you bumping him?
No, look at this. I put him in a box. I'm moving the ship. Which one's open?
The green one.
Is it open on this side or is it on the other side?
It's on the inside.
Okay, hang on. This is what happens when you log off in a world with us.
So here's a funky one for you. I can't switch between... Oh, never mind. There it goes.
Now I have to do the bump thing. I have to be super careful. There, yeah, in you go. Stay in there, Candor. It must be getting late. I'm getting loopy. Oh man. We now have a cargo container with a Candor in it. Oh man.
The ship is complete.
Don't be the first one to fall asleep when your party's losing eyebrow or something. No. We don't have those kinds of parties. Our parties are pretty tame. Well, I guess we haven't had a BCG party yet, so who knows?
Yeah, I don't know.
These guys are crazy.
It's crazy people. Respecting one another.
Wait,
That's
what?
crazy.
Am I supposed to do what?
BCG people, they respect each other. It's weird.
You're weird.
I don't like it.
I don't like it. Oh, those buttons aren't vanilla. Those are from a Chip 6 mod. The door call buttons that we have. From the animated command consoles. He's like a truck monkey trying to steal the ship and Candor gets released. Ah.
Bad day for the Blood Wolves, indeed. Okay, let's see if I can do this without deleting the hinge.
Scarlet, what are you building over here?
I was trying to see if I could make some sort of shutter, but I don't think it's going to look very good.
Close the blast doors. Close the blast doors.
I also have a greeble that I'm not happy with that I need to undo at some point. You've probably already noticed and think it looks terrible.
I haven't noticed anything. Agreeable?
So you see right here
Right here?
and right here.
Yeah.
So if you go on the inside, doop doop doop.
The inside of that whole area needs to get redone anyway. I ruined it terribly.
I mean, I ruined it after you ruined it. I mean, look at how silly this looks like. I had a good idea and concept, but I can't execute it in Space Engineers.
Oh, I see. I kind of see what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
It doesn't look bad on this side. Except, we just might want to lose the windows at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole bridge I think I might just cut off and start over. But not now. Instead, I'm going to call the elevator. And it works. That's so weird.
You know what, Scarlet?
I can't. It's not as terrible as I thought it would be.
Oh,
No,
you got a
what
shutter
you could
going?
do, we could move it back one block.
Well, if you move it, no, I could do the same thing. I could put the armor block on the inside to keep it airtight.
Well, if you move it back one block, you've got the armor block, and I think you might be able to put it. So I think there's a half block version of the slope, isn't there?
I think so.
I think so.
So it could go. Yeah, there you go. Half
Okay.
block. The half panels do midway through. So I'm just trying to see if there's a full version of that. Yeah, there is. So you could probably move this a half block further out, and then it would move even. It would be even more flush.
Well, the panels themselves were flush against the glass. It was just
Yeah, but
I just need this connector piece.
Yeah, but what I'm thinking is this connector piece could be, like, if I may modify for a moment.
I think I see what you're saying.
Skoka, I think I'm going to redo what you've done in the office or the
Oh, go for
captain's
it.
quarters. Because I was really thinking more like a pair of separate cabins for the first mate and the captain.
Totally fair.
Give them
I was
their own thing.
trying to see how it would work if it was just like open concept
like-
because of the nice lights, but I also was waffling on having them closed in for privacy.
Oh no, I did a thing wrong. Oh no, what did I do? There's something up there and I ruined it.
What are you doing, DE?
I'm separating the two so we can have a first officer's cabin and a captain's cabin.
Oh, okay. I thought that was medical.
Medical is still in this space, but it's not in the open space anymore because you know what? Those people, they don't need to see space. They'll probably get space sick. We'll just drug them until we get back to a planet. So we'll make a corridor over
I'm so
here.
glad Keen finally added these two corner blocks that were desperately needed. I don't know why it took them years to do so.
Yeah.
Not called corridors, are called passageways.
There we go. That's like perfect.
Neat. Of course, I only just realized that those are the upper level of windows.
I stopped it at 45 degrees, so it looks like that.
Nice.
This can just be blank space.
If there's
we'll never
room,
run that door.
You could put a hinge like inside this slope. You actually probably put hinges in both directions on that slope.
For the bottom, for the big cafeteria.
Yeah.
area?
So you could do what? You could do one in the middle to cover up the lower section, and then you could do ones on the side to cover up the lower section. You really want to be crazy.
I don't know how crazy D wants
What have you done?
things. If you go into
Nothing?
you're in your captain's cabin, right? Your first mate's cabin.
I'm coming to spectator. What do you got?
I'll show you here.
Oh, are you closing the blast doors? That's pretty cool.
But I thought that upper row was its own room. I didn't realize at
No,
the bottom.
yeah, they're like big ceilings. You could put yeah, you'd have to put one down at the bottom too, or just make it wider, or no, hinges are so fat.
I know.
We could put it here. Like we could take this block, this slope that's right here out, and put one that went up the other way. And then if you really wanted to, you could cover up the bottom ones with hinges on the sides here. But that, I think that would make this all about the hinging windows and not necessarily about anything else. And I think we've seen hinging windows, or not hinging windows, but big windows on ships before, so.
We have, yeah.
And it's a civilian vessel. It's not a warship.
Correct.
Yeah, so then I don't know if the blast door makes sense.
I was just thinking more for making it dark in the room.
Like sun shading.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we can leave that top one on, so they can darken half of it, and I can just leave it deployed like that, because it kind of looks cool just sitting there.
An odd looking greeble.
No,
so it's kind
Overwatch.
of fun that way.
Oh, whoa! Sudden solar panels.
Hmm.
Yeah, I was trying to think because I didn't like how that arm looked, so I'm trying something else in this spot.
That's interesting. Do sun tracking scripts work on ships?
Yep.
They should, but also these solar panels are at their current size big enough that they only have a tiny angle. So all you'd really need to do is have basically 3 positions for them.
Oh yeah, I see. Like flat on, angled like this, and then the reverse.
Yeah. Because the reverse is just like that, so it's basically the same deal.
Yeah.
Night Overwatch. Off to work.
Ew, work.
Ew, gross.
gross.
And good night to Alien as well. Speaking of night, I am dying over here.
You can go. We'll go to bed. It's fine. 15 minutes
Yeah.
early.
Yep. At least I was able to be here for
Yeah,
a
it was
little bit.
nice.
That was nice.
Yeah, it was.
It was nice.
Thanks.
Man, that ship looks good.
Yeah, it's looking real good. Thanks, everybody.
Yeah.
Happy to assist.
Absolutely.
DE, can you put the prop ship back in the bay? Because I want to make sure these solar panels don't hit it.
They won't.
Okay, cool.
I can just flatten them as well.
Okay.
If that particular ship needs to go into the bay, I can flatten it, because that ship's gonna live over here, I think, underneath the
okay.
bridge. It can dock inside. I wanted to see if it could, because it does look really cool docking inside, but unnecessary. I do love the running light just blinking on it.
There's nowhere for it. Dang it.
Or for what?
Just a giant contraption.
What are you doing?
I'm not doing anything.
I don't believe you for a second.
Yeah, I need.
Scarlet doesn't do things. What are you talking about?
That's right.
Stuff and
That's
things.
right. Nab knows that I don't
Yeah.
do things, and whatever I didn't or did do will probably be there Sunday.
What have you done?
It was
didn't.
it was a child's
It's
birthday.
not for you. Don't
What
worry.
have you done?
He didn't tell me.
I'm not going to incriminate myself.
What have you done?
I haven't done anything. I've sent a
I don't
child a birthday
believe you
present.
at all.
We've all been around Scarlet too long to know
Uh-huh.
that that is
look.
the sound of an evil man.
This is karma coming back to you because Nab sicked me on Creed earlier.
I didn't sick you at all. I
Oh.
mentioned that he was live and giving to a military charity. I
Yeah.
didn't sick you on him.
You
You
sicked
chose to
me
go
on him.
support.
No, I was trying to find somewhere to give it a big grabby arm.
You could probably do it right near where the name is.
I don't think you realize how big grabby this arm is.
All right.
If you look over, you'll see.
Oh, that's. Huh. Wow, that is actually very, very cool.
Dee's making bedrooms. He ain't got time to look at no grabby arms.
Hang on, just calm down.
You know, it would be a really good
Oh my
spot
gosh,
for that.
look at it coming over the back.
What have you done? What? It's like a third the size of the entire ship.
Well, I mean, it's grabbing big ships and eating them up.
We'd have to make the ship twice as big to make it look good.
Oh, well, I guess we'll just have to do that.
Make a bigger ship then, I guess. Yeah.
You fall right into Scarlet's trap.
There are reasons for size.
It's already huge.
It is very big. Scarlet, what did you initially build that thing for?
That was part of a larger station where a universal hull would come in, and 8 of those would come up and grab the hull. Like
8?
Yeah. To be fair, to hold on, because you guys think that I'm some sort of size queen.
No, I think Final's become the new size queen at this point.
To be fair,
I recommended we make this ship at least twice as large.
Uh-huh.
now to be fair, that was the basic frame of the ship. And as you can see, it is not much larger than DE's current ship.
Wait, why do we have 2 of the ships now?
I'm guessing DE took a copy.
I'm taking a copy. I'm showing everyone. I'm taking a copy.
He took a copy.
I'm showing everyone what Final wants.
So if you look at that frame now, all the big cautionaries are where those clamps came up and grabbed it.
Wow. You and your contraptions. Pretty sweet.
That was right when the heavy industries came out, so everyone was super excited to try the new stuff.
Yeah.
Final wants something like this, like connected together. That's what Final wants.
Yeah, there you go. That's better.
Oh, there you go.
Hey, you're getting there. Yeah. Yeah. If you work on.
Go away.
Oh.
I had to double check, make sure I wasn't releasing candor. Do not release the candor.
Did you put an LCD on the front of the can?
We should.
Dangerous animal inside.
Where'd he go? He's not in there anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, he despawned.
Boo.
It's Space Engineers. I didn't want him to despawn. I wanted him to stay in the box.
Final. Get in the box, Final.
Deadly salvage Easter eggs. We have engineers in our boxes.
There you go, DE. Look at the text underneath the.
Caution,
Tanner.
English livestock.
I like it.
Oh man.
Just put a whole bunch of tea in the one next to him.
No, because then he'll chew through the container and get into the tea container, and then we'll have to jettison it into a nearby ocean moon
Just
That's
make it microwavable instant tea.
and mix it with milk, with oat milk,
Exactly.
right? With oat milk
Yes. Yeah, it was oat milk. Yeah.
and
Yeah.
microwave it. Oh man. Well, I think it's about that time.
It is.
It's 10:22, and I am a little tired because Le Baby did not let me sleep until like 11:30 midnight last night.
Yeah. Well, we stayed up finishing Deadly Salvage, so.
I got into bed at 9:30ish,
Yeah.
and the baby went to sleep and was like, gasp. And I'm like, oh baby, what's going on? And because I'm paranoid, almost.
You really should have some caution stripes there.
Well,
I mean, how else?
ostensibly it's supposed to be.
What happens if we stand right here?
Well, I'm gonna close the
just
door so we
push-
don't see.
Just pushes you out of the way. Goodbye.
Oh. Race the elevator. Haha. I've won.
You cheated.
Yes. When you can't win, cheat.
Excellent tactical reasoning. Space Pirate Captain Rush asks, how is communications handled in Deadly Salvage? That's a loaded question.
Radio
What kind?
waves. Radio waves and
like-
lasers, just like today.
Ansibles.
Nope, no Ansibles.
But what kind of communications? Because, like, are you talking about between the robots? Are you talking about humans over long distances between star systems, or which ones? What are you talking about? Yeah, smoke signals. That'll work well in space. No, so no faster than light communication between systems.
Yeah, anything's like that's handled by courier ships.
Yeah, it's basically, so think of it like mailboxes.
There are satellites at the edges of all systems, and vessels are tasked to, well, like this ship. Take this ship for instance. Let's say this ship is going from Breakwater to Sawgrass. Not Breakwater. Well, Tumbleweed to Sawgrass. Nobody lives on Breakwater except for some cranky old man, and he left.
Nobody lives on Tumbleweed.
No, there are people
Yes,
still
they
on
do.
Tumbleweed. It was not completely annihilated.
It was the station that was annihilated.
There were people that died on the ground, but they didn't wipe out the whole population of the planet. They didn't have time because they got swatted by the Federal Navy.
Thanks, Artemis.
Anyway, it's not a baking
Yes.
dish, Candor. So, this ship would go from Tumbleweed, and it'll, and as it's departing, it files its flight plan. They're like, hey, you've got mail, goes here, and they send it up. It's encrypted. The ship can't access it, can't even really access the mail system, and it's automated, and everything gets beamed in. It jumps out. The system senses the beacon in the system, in the solar system, beams all mail for that system, a bunch of mail that might need to be transferred to other systems, to the beacon in that system, and it just propagates that way. There are also direct courier ships for if something needs to be sent to a person like right now. A ship can be contracted like, hey, you jump to that other system, go. So that's how it works.
I wish they had better looking cameras.
Yeah, me too.
Well, I mean, fancier camera is just a lens, right?
Yeah, but I wish they had like old school like CCTV cameras.
There's a mod for that.
That's one of the other reasons why I don't play Space Engineers on my Twitch channel. Because anytime I play,
Because there's a mod for that.
there's
a mod for that. Why don't you load this mod? Have you tried?
this mod? Have you played this mod? I'm like, bro, I don't know half the mods because there's so many of them. Why would I know what mod you're talking about?
Yeah.
And why would I use it? I never play without this mod. Don't play.
Yeah.
Don't talk to me about it.
I do enjoy the people that are like, there's this mod and this mod. It's like, if I wanted those, I would have them. I appreciate, it's like, they don't, I guess, like, they don't approach it the right way. Like,
I apologize.
hey, have you seen this? It's
Well,
pretty cool.
Right,
It's
or
like, I have seen it. It is cool, but it's not for me. Thanks.
right, or if I was like, is there a mod that allows me to do this thing that I would like to do? If so, please tell me the name of the mod. If I'm not looking for a mod, then don't tell me about your stupid mod.
It's like, and only tell me once, please.
Yes. Oh, I have big feelings.
Feelings.
The community, like the Space Engineers community, is a fantastically helpful community. Sometimes
except
it is
for the
too
people who are
helpful.
like, Hey girl, let me tell you how to play the game, girl.
Hey girl,
Hey,
do you
girl.
know actually, like, are you new to this game,
Hey girl, do you want
Navarine?
to see my hallway? I'm gonna slide in the finals hallway again and take a look at it. And I think there's only one way to end this stream. I am correct, yes. Well, everyone.
Oh, this area never got finished. Whoops.
Oh, there's a lot of places that still aren't finished. I think this is a good spot. We'll just run around in circles like this for a while. And Final is creepily staring at me from outside.
Creeper.
Like
He's
you do.
watching you hamster wheel in there.
Yep.
It's a
Getting
good
your
way to pass
exercise.
the time, though.
Yeah. Yeah, watch out for that console over there. Yeah.
Yeah, I had to get out because I wasn't quite straight.
Oh.
Thanks for that, Clog. Thank you, Clog, for your contribution.
Look, instead of cryopods, everyone has to get into a cargo box.
Oh, man.
So,
Anyway.
You need to replace your intermission or unexpected break with just this clip of you walking around in a circle.
Yes.
Around in circles. Yes.
Yes. What was the other thing? There was one other thing that somebody was like, you should use this for your... Oh, I know what it was. It was for me on my
Yeah.
Twitch. It was something that had to do with Spiritfarer.
Oh, this is fun. I can't see my cursor on my OBS screen. This is great.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, it's fantastic. Anyway, we hope to see everybody here tomorrow. If you don't have Easterish stuff to do, if you celebrate the Easterish stuff.
Yeah.
But
Thanks so much, everybody.
Yeah, we want to see you here tomorrow for Deadly Salvage.
And what time again is that?
That is at 12 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time.
Perfect. Thank you all.
Have a wonderful evening, everyone.